Okay guys, so let's welcome back again, and we are just continuing it from my last video part. The link is in the description box, so you can take it from there. My storage account is completed as a prerequisite, which I am going to deploy it, which I am going to use it for my web app account. So let's go to resource, and just I am going to take it one information, that is access key, so I can map this storage. So let me just quickly copy it, and it's a secret one, so you must keep it with you as a secure one, like it should not be shared with everyone. It must be need to keep it as secure and the secret. I have to open it because once I will publish this entire series or these videos, then that time till that it will be removed. The account will not longer active. So that's why I have exposed here. Otherwise, you need to always keep it hide. So let's just go back on this to home and try to create a new web app. So just I'm going to from the home, create a new resource and select web app. Okay, just click on the web app and click on create. So what I have done, I have taken a copied the key from there and I just pasted the key in the notepad. I will attach that storage later on. So here I am just going to select the same web app resource group which I already have. Then I have to choose a name. That would be based on Azure website.net, the default address. If you have a custom domain added in your Azure subscription, you can use that to host your web apps. So let me quickly test it. Test app. It must be unique. Okay, it's not available. So 101. Let me see. It's also not available. 1012. Okay, finally it's available. This is my test app 1012. I'm going to take it as a publisher, only the code structure instead of Docker container. I want to keep it as a code, and I'm going to take a runtime stack, long time term support for .NET 3.1 with Windows platform. You want, you can also choose a Linux platform to host your web app or site. It would be totally depends on your compatibility. Region, I'm just keeping it as US, Central US. It would be up to you where you want to host your web application. Recommended to host your application that should be a nearby your audience location. The default Windows plan, it's mentioned here. You can seek it from there, and this is the default one, standard plan. If you want, you can change the size structure here. I'm going to next, clicking on next to check it out the monitoring section. In the monitoring, I just want to disable right now application insight, and I don't want to put any tags, etc. Let's go ahead, review and create it. Okay, so now the deployment of my web app is in progress. It will take a couple of minutes, not more than 1 or 2 minutes. So once it's get completed, we will attach our storage account in this. Okay, so the deployment is complete. So let me just quickly go to the resource, that is my web app, which I just deployed. And I need to attach the storage account. So I just go into the configuration section. And in the configuration, I have to associate this. So new application setting and the storage, I can put any name, storage account. Okay, and I have to paste this key, the entire key which I just copied here from the storage, and just click on OK. Deployment slot need not required, and click on save. It will restart the test web app or the your web app application. So now it's the setting is updated. So now my web app is ready. We have an option of the deployment here. If I click on the deployment center, I can see the various available deployment options to deploy the code and your application. You can use the Azure repository, you can use GitHub, anywhere, wherever. From there, you can use OneDrive, FTP site. So from there you can uh, deploy it. If I try to access this web application, let me just go to the properties of this, and this is my URL for site. Let me quickly click on this. So right now nothing is deployed, and it asking me to deploy, use deployed center to deploy the web app. So let me go ahead and do some testing on this. So what I have done, I have a page that is an HTML page which is placed in one of the directory at my local system. So I'm going to zip this page here. I'm going to zip it. Okay, so I have created my site as a zip page here. Now I will go and deploy this to my Azure uh, site. For that, I just open a Windows PowerShell and I will connect to Azure, my Azure account. So for that, I'm just going to use. It's easy to deploy through the PowerShell and connect AZ account, and it will ask me to enter the username and the password of my account that I am using for Azure subscription. Okay, you already sign in. Okay, sign out with a different account. If you have a multi-factor authentication, you can also use it. So now I am connected with my Azure. Just try to check get AZ Web App to check it out. My web app is there or not. Yes, it is there. Test app 1020. Now what I need to do, I have to upload this code which is stored on my C drive site data folder and the site as zip file. So I'm just going to use publish command. Let publish AZ Web App hyphen resource group, and here I need to put my resource group name. So just take it out the resource group. My resource group is web app rg. Just putting it here, and then name, here I need to put the name of my web app. So my web app name is this one, test app 1020 1012, sorry. Then it will ask the archive path. Archive path is the location where your zip file is stored. So that is site data slash site.zip. This is the location. So this is the command that used to deploy these codes like the HTML page, which I already have here as a configured one. So let me just quickly enter it. Okay, it's asking me to redeploy because the application is already deployed on that. So let me just do it. It takes 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that. Okay, now the deployment is completed. If I go back and refresh my site, you can see the test web app. It's on the Azure. It is not secure because I have not added any security TLS configuration, etc. If I add the TLS's binding here, then it will become a secure site. This is what I have in my on-premises, the page which I have just uploaded at Azure site, at web app. So this is how you can use the content on the code, whatever you want to upload it. If you want to run of what type of these apps are there that you can upload or something, you may refer my previous video in which I explained about the web app, what is web app and how we can deploy it. The link for the previous video is also mentioned in the description box. Through this, with the last video and this video, with the help of this, you can do the web app testing in Azure, or you can upload the web apps if you have already placed, like if you have already developed those web apps. So that's all about this web app and web app deployment, guys, and I will be back soon with the next video with some new other topics. So till that time, bye bye. And the next video link is also there in my description box of this video link, as well as the entire series, Beginners to Professional. Link is there. You can watch that. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day.